Okay. Got to pop out the chat so I can see it on the StreamYard side. There we go. Going to share the link. Hey, T.S., how are you doing, darling? You're not playing your games? I usually see you playing games at night. Gotta put on. Is school going to start for you guys soon? No, you're cleaning? How's Weiler? Are you all cleaning house? An all-nighter? What did he do all night long? He did an all-nighter without asking. What is it he did that was an all-nighter? Hello? Somebody else is here. Oh, he loves that FGTV stuff. Okay, let's get this over. So we got some earrings as part of that jewelry thing. These are metal. They're kind of a blue and a yellow. I just wanted to clean them up some because I'll be using them in upcoming auctions. I've got. Hey, Joyful, how are you, darling? I haven't seen you in a long time. We've been doing a lot of auctions and stuff. And I got 10 pounds of jewelry in that I have to sort through. So I've been doing a little bit of everything. These are felt with like, it's feathers. I think they're trying to give you the illusion that they're peacock feathers, but I don't think they really are. Yeah, it's got a big old rhinestone on it. Nice. Okay, T.S., stay out of trouble, Mr. T. Is the meditation helping? I saw you do a couple of real intense videos when things first started popping off, and it's just gotten even crazier since. So I think a lot of people are kind of taking a step back and regrouping in a lot of ways. Well, when I do see something, if I get a notification that you're up, then I always click on the video and leave a comment. I have not seen one in a while, but since you said you're not really doing YouTube anymore, I got the answer now. These are some studs. They're not, no maker's mark. They're not real. Just costume jewelry. This is not even, I don't even think this is stone. This feels more like a resin type. I'm going to set these to the side because I'm undecided on what I'm going to do with those. So I got 10 pounds of jewelry in. Okay, so here are just some little studleys, little hingies. And these have to be untangled, cleaned, sorted. So I thought, what the heck, there's a whole bunch of people in the auction community. And I'm going to have to regroup with this one. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side so I don't break it because I get aggravated. Look at this one. It's heavy. I'm pretty sure these are, yeah, they're like ceramic beads. Really pretty. You could dismantle this whole thing. Look at some of these beads. Absolutely amazing. You could either leave it, it's heavy. So you could either leave it like it is, but they're using, they use like ribbon for it. Or you could dismantle it and do something different with it. I think okay, so these are the same. I think there's 4 beads on here that are the same. Everything else is different. Oh, there's another set here which is kind of unique in itself. See how nice it looks? Nice. All this came in my box today. I like it. As I'm untangling these and the ones I like and I'm going to use for auctions, I'm going to put in little bags because I don't want them getting all tangled up again. This one that came in today is a Talbot's. And as we know, Talbot's is expensive clothing. So, okay, so it looks like it's silk flowers and plastic leaves. with the little gold embellishments. And this necklace sold for $79.50. So I'm most definitely going to put this in the auction for sure. Definitely, for sure. Put that one. I don't think I even, this is not going to fit in that. Okay, so let me set this over here because that is not going to fit in that. This one cracks me up. Okay. Look at this. Makes you feel like you've got to untangle it. Okay, so it is really tiny beads, and there's no clasp. And the reason there's no clasp is because, I gotta show you this. It's because it's magnets. It's magnets. So you decide how long you want it to be, and then you just wrap it around the back of your neck. Isn't that funny that they use magnets? I have not seen that before. If anybody has, let me know. And what can be said? Incredible. Like explaining what color is to a world that has never opened their eyes. Yeah, I'm glad I live in a very rural community, in a state that's very sparsely inhabited. This for sure is going to go to auction, and maybe somebody will know more about it. On that one. And then I remember this name. She used to be, it's stamped on the bottom, Daisy Fuentes. She used to be, was it Entertainment Tonight or something? There's the clasp on it, and there's her name. Daisy Fuentes. And this one for sure is going to go to auction. And this would have them all separated out now. And all I have to go through is write a little blurb about them, how much I want to start them out at. And now this one, I didn't find any maker's mark on it. It is heavy. But look at that. I know it's custom jewelry. It's not, none of this is real. But look at that. I will put this in, but I want to kind of wipe it down a little bit. I've got that jewelry cleaner, so I'm just kind of run a little of this over it. Making sure it's got the little ball at the end, which we've noticed. Maricha had some jewelry like that, and who else? Was it Leanne? I think it was Leanne had some with that little ball on the end. Look at these little earrings. They're little hangies. And these little things in the middle spin. I just wanted to try to get some of this stuff cleaned up a little bit. Hey, Stephanie, how are you, darling? I have not seen or talked to you in forever. I got my 10 pounds of jewelry in. Oh, and I got these bracelets in too today. These look like jade, but I'm sure they're not. They've got little. Then I go watch the eagles fly. Wait, eagles is in a game or eagles is in the bird? I know you've been driving around a lot lately. These are cool too. And I have a little wrist, and so it's stretchy, but it fits just the birds. We have a lot of bald eagles here. You can go down by Quality Waters and see them below the lake. Look at this one. Isn't that unique? It is. I'm thinking of hanging on to it and putting this stuff on it. Because look, it's just too loose. So I think I'm going to keep it and get some of that, whatever this is. I have to go to Hobby Lobby or to Thunderbird. Probably go to Thunderbird. Because I do like that. You can see where it's worn a little bit. Somebody wore it with pride. Isn't that neat? Yeah, see how much gap there is? I'm thinking, and it doesn't look, I'm looking on the inside the way they're woven. As long as I take them apart and put them back the same way and see how they're tied off. Oh, just itty bitty tiny knots. I got this. I'll go to Thunderbird on Monday and get the right stuff and restring them. That's true, Joyful. That is true. So I'm going to set these to the side because I'm going to fix those. I'm not sure if these are on. Oh, here's a set of big earrings. Like my daughter wears earrings big like this. Yeah. Most definitely goes in the auction. I'm going to have more stuff than I'm going to be able to show. Stephanie, I started getting involved with some auctions, online auctions. Most of it's jewelry, some of it's movies. You probably saw where I posted a bunch of mine today. And I've got to this jewelry came in a big box. None of it was sorted. So these are a fake set of pearls, but they are cute. And this is it looks like it's probably a choker necklace. And hold on, we are gonna, my old eyes can't keep up with. Yeah. Stephanie, tell me how things are. True. Okay, so I'm going to look and see what it is. Dangerous times. Okay, so let's try the other one. I can't tell. Crazy. It's numbers. 2, 8, and then an R. 1, 2, 8. 1. 1, 9, 2, something. You use it just to, well, I try to read. This is a little choker. That's what this one is. Get this one. Well, you found the perfect job for you, though, Gertrude. I'm going to put this with these. I might do a lot of those. And add. This looks like cereal to me. Or those old candy. Remember those candy necklaces? I'm dating my age now. Yeah, I'm going to put this over here. And then look at this one. Isn't that pretty? It's gold. Not real gold, but gold toned. Did you stop? You stopped? I didn't think I'd ever see the day you stopped, Joyful. No mark. No maker's mark. I had one necklace that I just thought was just straight up costume. I had it for a year. And once I got that loop, I found out, oh my, at least it had a 0.925 silver. Never even knew and would not have known. I'm so surprised you stopped, Joyful. How's your little boys? See, all this stuff came tangled. But I knew that ahead of time. I was told ahead of time, so it's not like I was. Hold on. Well, whatever works for you. I'm glad your boys are doing good. Almost got this one untangled. I was reading your thing. Okay. Yeah. It looks like that's silver for sure. I'm gonna have to pull that little loopy loop out again. Are you going to become a monk? Not that that's a bad thing. Meditation, no any outside stimuli reminds me of someone that's becoming a monk. Almost blinded my daggum self. I think that says express. It says express. It does. It says express. Whoop. Look at that. That one's not bad at all. Well, your mind goes 90 to nothing, so if you can quiet it, you've accomplished a great thing. Because your mind always was go, 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 go. All the time. So if you were able to quiet it, I'm very happy for you. Mine never shuts down, ever. I'm trying to see if this is 1 or 2. Okay, so here's the top. Now, is there another? Okay, so it's hooked there. Okay, so it is hooked there. So there you go. Oh, no plans to be a mug. Huh. Well, whatever works for you, darling. If it helps you stay sane, then you do it. Work in your own program, your own way. Because stopping the drinking and the drugs, unless you've changed who you are on the inside, all you've done is remove the chemical. You've got to be willing to change the other stuff too, for it to, or you're just a dry drunk, a dry addict, and that's all. So this is 2 necklaces, because there's 2. I've just got to figure out how to untangle them. But it looks attached, and I have old lady eyes, so I'm going to have my girl with the young eyes when she gets here tomorrow. Oh, look at this one. But it would be nice. It's a nice piece of costume jewelry. I'm very happy for you, Joyful. I'm glad that happened for you. Get that one fixed. Little teeny tiny bracelet. Let's see what else we got going. I'm in no hurry. I'm just going through this jewelry. Slow and steady. I've been posting movies, so I've sold quite a bit of movies here locally just through the local Facebook. Trying to Oh, how's your daughter? Okay, here we go. I know last time I think I saw you really on anything is she was here from Cali. It was up there visiting you from Cali. So that's been a while. This is metal. And it looks, I'm thinking that there was a big old rhinestone right there. Sure, they just, because it's even beveled in, and there's one missing. I bet I could find one in my stash of goodies with my art stuff and replace it before putting this one up for sale. I could. So let me just move you over here to the need to be fixed. Oops, it grabbed those earrings. They're there. And let's see, this is a bracelet that just wraps. Not bad. I think I'm going to put that with this. That's going to be a lot into itself. Okay, put this over here. Let's see if we can figure this one out. Oh, that's because it's a couple of different things. Okay, so what we got going on over here is that is a tiny, tiny necklace. You would have to have a tiny neck for this. Oh, that's so sad because I know how much you love jazz. So who has the boys? Wow, this is old. Well, there you go. This is old. Vintage. Let me get the rest of it untangled. It's going to take me a little bit. These little shell necklaces. Some people really like them. I've never been a fan. I'll probably put all the shell necklaces in one lot once I get it all sorted. Oh, that's pretty. Let's go in here and get clean. How about? And you too. Just plop on in there and get clean. Now, let's see what this looks like as it should be. Oops. Didn't mean to hit the... Okay, there's a clasp here. And there's the other part of it. I was looking to see if it says anything. It does not. On either side. Let's put this back on here and see how it would look. So it's a side piece. We've got 3 strands. Kind of heavy. Well, not too bad. This is what's the heavy part. There you go. And it's 2 flowers with leaves. Those are pretty rhinestones in there. I know I have found some stuff, Joyful, that I know will not sell. This vintage stuff will, but I found some stuff that won't. And we actually have a local community theater group. I'm going to reach out to them and see if they want it for when they do certain things. There is, leave you guys in there for a little bit longer. Yeah, and I haven't even gone through, I got 10 pounds of jewelry. That's a lot to go through, and it's all tangled and stuff. But it'll come out. Okay. Let's see how this one, is it broken or is it a broken piece? I think it is. So it's really pretty, except for this one piece. Let me look at it. So you just hook it like that. And yeah. So I will go and I will fix it. I'll see where it was supposed to go on the other side. See if it just unhooked. Again, costume jewelry. This isn't real. I like the way they have the different grades of the chain. If I was younger and still went out and did stuff, not even so much younger, just went out and did stuff, it'd be different. This says AEA. I have no idea what that is. I'll have to look it up. Ooh, this feels funky. I like that. Almost like it's, what is that called when it's armor from back in the day? The metal on their, crap, I can't remember. It's stuff that they wore to keep for the swords from going through. Nail. Yes. This it's not heavy like that, but the way the metal is like braided and stuff in places. That's what it reminds me of. So this one needs to be cleaned as well. Oh Lord. Well, this is a shell that's been painted. And then they took beaded, just strings of beads. On there. Weird. Okay, I gotta move one of the, gotta get the strands straightened out on it. There we go. I got the strands fixed out on it that time. Yes, a lot of different styles. The options are amazing. You just be amazed at the stuff that shows up on there. This is Lucky. It has a green mustache. So what are they talking? St. Patty's Day, maybe? Look at the Irish. And what do you say? I can't read it. And it's knotted up here at the top, so it needs to be. So I'll set this to the side to be de-knotted. Again, a small neck on there. I'm getting more dug out here. Somebody is asking me for the link. Let me drop it over there to him real quick. And I gave it to him. Not sure if he's like the Irish as a nation. Right? Okay, so we got to set these apart and see if we have mates to them. Put these over here with these little beaded babies. More of the shell. Put that with the shells. Some tiny, tiny necklaces. This one says BR. But it feels dirty. This is best. There's probably second one that went to that. Yeah, see, this is just going to be parts. Sell it to like a crafter for parts. Got some others that is going to end up just being a thing. That is very strange. Mark, it's not a nightmare. You're just sorting through it. I've got a bunch of it already sorted through. When are you off, Mark? Oh, that's unique. See if I can get it untangled here. The stones are unique. Look at that. These pearls, like freshwater pearls, and they just cut it up. Wish Willow was here. Go rest. Currently 13 days into working 19 days in a row. Oh, go get you some rest. I think these are freshwater pearls that they've just cut up. I think that's what these are. I need Willow. She would be able to tell us. Okay, so this is going to go for parts to a crafter as well. Because I can see right now it's missing rhinestones, and a crafter would love to take this apart and do things with it. What is it you can't see? Oh, you think it's shells? Okay, hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you, Mark. Let me kind of see, you know, freshwater pearls look funny. It may be shell that they just cut up into different pieces. Can you see now? Do you think it's shells? Well, it's a tiny wrist, but my wrists are tiny. So, yeah. But it'd even be tight on my little wrist. And I have tiny wrists. So this may be for kids. Somebody with a, let's put this over with the shell stuff. We have this one. Are you off, Mark? You want to come on? Do you want to come on up here so we can chat? Or are you getting ready for work? Okay, so there's the clasp. This reminds me of the 70s. You know it? What's we have next here? Well, that's pretty. Where'd you go, Mark? You went like quiet. Let's see. I'm sharing the links for those that are here. Because this wasn't planned, so. Like I know Renee is off down doing other stuff. I didn't hype it or anything. In fact, this wasn't supposed to get here till Monday. This I like. I'm trying to get it untangled here. There we go. Let's look at this. Small necklace. This is string or ribbon, cloth, whatever. It does have a clasp on the back of it. I do like this little blue thing. Nice. I like that. Mark, it's too quiet. You need to come on. You were talking and now nothing. Ooh. Well, I knocked the lid down. Dak was getting food. Well, I sent you the link so you could come up here and keep me company. Are you working tonight? Okay. This one is very cute. And it says LC on it. That's the maker's mark. And it has a cute little arrow. Yeah, work the make. Oh, but that's well. You could still come up here and chat with me a few minutes. No, you could if you really wanted to. This will definitely go to auction. What did you get me for food? I'm starving. Hi, Barbara. You could still come on live, you know. Just for a little bit. Just saying. We never get to hang out anymore. Our schedules, my health, it's just been nuts. Okay, so let's get this one. Chicken and rice. I'll try to. Oh, and I'm live too. Okay, so this one's broken. These beads are broken. So I'm going to put this with the scrap that I'll sell to like crafters or something. You know, people that take things apart and put things back together. That like to collect, you know, supplies. Okay. This is dirty. Is there a maker's mark on this sucker? I don't see one. This one's not bad at all. So I'm going to put this in for sure, the auction bin. And then this one. Okay. Huh. So I don't know what this is. There's no, it doesn't look broke. I don't know what this is. So I'm going to put this with this stuff over here. Then we just have a chain. Itty bitty tiny thing. Maybe more like an anklet, I think. And this one says best. So what else do I got going on here? Oh, where's my towel? Before I pull any more out of the box. I've been on here over an hour. I guess that could be enough for now. Let me clean. Where's my little... Huh. There's a little brush that was sitting right down in here that I was using a while ago. Don't know where that went. Okay, so let's pull this one out first. Looks so much better now that it's clean. It's one of those multi-wrap. This one I like. It's really different. It reminds me of that chainmail. But I'm going to put this one to auction for sure. This one's a small necklace. There's a lot of really tiny ones. Look at that little bitty blue, whatever that is. It is unique. Which one? The chainmail? Yeah, I think so. And then this one is what? Oh, this was the ribbon. It's got weird colored chain on it though. See? The chain's almost like it's different. I gotta put this with here. And this one has a teeny tiny itty bitty purple butterfly. Itty bitty teeny tiny. So I'm gonna put that over here with these guys. I'll be sorting those out into lots of them. I just don't know if I wanted to go through any more right now or not. I've been going through things, and what is this? Oh, I like that. Look at that. Cool. You just never know. Oh. Look at this sucker. Isn't that neat? No maker's mark. It's not silver. I'm not seeing anything. But isn't that cool? I like that. Yeah, Celtic. And I am putting it there for the auction. So far, I've got these bangles, but not one of them have mates. So far. Here is the mate to this set of earrings, so put you in there to clean. Look at this sucker. Let me show you this one, Mark. They're silk flowers, but it's a necklace. Isn't it nice? The little gray, little silk flowers. The clasp is weird. The way it connects. But I don't see it's not silver or nothing that changes it. But I like that necklace. So that one will go into the sale as well. I like how they did the back. Did you hear it? It's like a little metal. Yes, I am. Most definitely cleaning. Washing my hands. I'm trying to get through these like in sections. This was not supposed to get here till Monday. I was so tickled that it got here today. I still have a bunch of movies to post. I don't have gloves, honey. Okay. Put these over here. Look at these bracelets. Bracelet, bangle, whatever. Okay. This bangle looks nice. I'm fired. What am I fired from? Oh, look at that. Oh, you can't tell, but it's purple. Yeah. Oh, me not having gloves. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and throw this into the auction. I really wish you weren't in here because it's so quiet. I hate it being quiet. And we never get to talk because you work, I'm sick, and our schedules are crazy. This would be a perfect time to catch up. Tell me you've already eaten. Are you done eating? There we go. Okay, this one's green. It's one of those wraparoundy types. It doesn't wiggle or nothing. I kind of actually like that it's stationary. Okay, so this one, we got untangled. Put it back together. And we'll put it on that little neck thing. It feels weird. This necklace feels really weird. It's really long. I mean, it goes down to my belly. It's too long for me, but I can shorten it up a bit. So let's see what happens. When I shorten it up, it's still long, but it is nice. Yeah, it's dirty and fixing to dip it. I gotta dip it so I can get it clean. You're here, yay! How are you, darling?
Hello.
I can hear you.
The necklace is supposed to be long. Those women, the women that work in offices that like gaudy jewelry, wear them nice and long.
Yep. So how's life, darling? I haven't talked to you in forever.
Not too bad.
So when are we doing our art?
Well, I'm off the was it 2nd through the 5th.
Now, are we going to go live with it, or is it something we're just doing offline?
It don't matter.
Because I'll promote it in the auction stuff. So they've been wanting to see some art be done.
Huh.
So, because I'm just trying to get lots together to sell, do like a crafting, arts and crafts auction.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be, like I found a bunch of my like the stickers I sent you. I still had an abundance of. So I got
Mm-hmm.
29 different stickers sheets to pull from, and it's going to start out at $29. But it's going to be a minute because we need to. We really want to make sure we get the right people at the auction. Because people that are just buying jewelry are not going to. They'll probably come and watch, but they're not going to bid because it's not what they do. So we need
Well,
to.
I have so much
Stuff.
stuff that I'm like, okay, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use. You have to remember, I bought boxes from Michael's that have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of paper and.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
And I'm not going to use all that. I know myself.
You can't even find it.
I can find it.
Hello.
I don't know if you can find anything up there. Holy shit.
Oh, no.
You're not allowed to swear on her slut. Mom did it that time.
Barbara.
That's all right.
Tell her
she forgot that you're live. How often does she? It's like having Shay around.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's all right. No one's gonna live. No one will know about it.
Yeah, it's not like I'm monetized right now.
You ain't gonna be monetized unless you go psycho and like craft a bunch of dead people into a body or something.
Well, that would get your channel shut down because the way everybody's. I mean, we can't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
That gets you in trouble too.
It's all kinds of stupid, It's like, oops. What makes people's channels famous just makes no sense to me. And the people who put all the work in it, and hours and hours and hours, get put to the side.
Yep. How's the weather going on up there?
Not too bad. Not too bad. It's been a lot of rain. Sunny now, but
this one's broke.
We know how that goes.
Yeah. Well, I know Marija was getting a lot of storms like last week or something. She was doing a live. She's part of an auction.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just bake it. And it's like, what the heck? And it was thunder. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, we had, it was like last week too, I think. We had a thunderstorm. There was one crack that it woke me right up. And then I'm like, I was almost asleep again, and then another one, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
You have such a hard
time. It took down some trees, and
well, I remember
we had the
flooded.
We had the flooding.
Yep.
That was the same. That was a different. I was sitting here, and it started raining real hard. I wasn't thinking nothing. I hear the neighbor saying something, and I'm like, whatever. And he's like, oh, look, there's somebody's something. I'm like, what is he talking about? And here it was flooding. And the one people, they lose everything out of the yard because her yard, I think her basement gets flooded every time because she's directly in the path of it.
This is something that the Catholics use on their bracelets to pray with, and I don't know. It's different saints. It's a magnetic bracelet, but I don't know. I'm not Catholic, so I couldn't tell you.
Huh. That's different.
Did the same star?
Yeah, it's probably different. Yeah. I've never seen a magnetic like that before.
You're what?
Never seen them magnetized like that before.
It's hematite. They're using hematite, and it can get magnetized real easy. I think that's
Huh.
hematite. If Willow was here, she could tell me quick. That lady knows her stones. But I haven't seen her all weekend. Ooh, these feel dirty too. Gotta take the earrings out.
She's hiding from you?
No, Willow, nah. She has a life outside of YouTube.
Oh. People have lives outside of YouTube?
I know, right? Go figure. Okay.
I think you're just making stuff up now.
Oh, that's unique.
The earrings.
Yeah, it's unique. They're light too. I thought they'd be heavy, but they're not. Because they're like a metal.
Hmm.
But they're light.
Not too bad.
Yep.
Know lots of women that would like those.
Yep. They're going into auction. This almost reminds me of a. What? Oh, dude, are you serious?
What?
Stanford. This reminds me kind of a rosary, but no cross.
Hmm. I might have fell off. I know we had a rosary that some lady left at the hotel one time. And beautiful, but I couldn't tell if it was real or if it was just one of those, a lot of plastic beads. And
Well, I'm not Catholic, but when my son died, this gentleman, an older gentleman,
Mhm.
gave me a rosary.
Mhm.
I found a lot of comfort in this, but it's broken now and it is dirty. So plop into the little jewelry thing and get your little beads wiped off a little bit. But I keep it handy. And people go, I didn't know you're Catholic. And I'm like, I'm not. But it was a very sweet gesture he did, and it gave me some solace. So, what are you going to do?
Mhm.
When you're mourning, you'll grab onto whatever solace you can find. I'm glad Denisha will be here tomorrow because some of this, my eyes are too old nowadays to sort through like I'd like.
And then it gets tangled, and that just makes it worse.
Well, see, it's never bugged me to tangle stuff. Some people lose their patience and go nuts with it. It's never bugged me that way. But I'm finding that I can't really see well enough to do what I want to do with this.
You need to get some of those magnifying glasses.
I'm wearing cheaters now.
You're not cheating good enough.
I know, right? I need one of those great big ones that mount that you kind of look over into.
Mother.
Is she snoring?
No, she's burping. No, she was snoring. You'd hear.
Shut up.
What? I didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah.
They backed off us on our phases here in this state again.
They did what?
Backed us back off on our opening phases.
Mhm.
You know, with
Well, I knew that was going to happen a lot of these places because as soon as they said you're green, people went crazy and
Yeah.
they all started getting sick again.
They shut down the bars
yep,
down
they
in
did here too.
Texas and that because that's where they feel most of it's happening because the young kids are out drinking and whatever.
They don't. Yeah.
They had to go back again.
Bars. Yeah. I told people don't get excited because it's going to be in and out of different levels because people have no respect for each other or anybody else's health. They all say okay, whatever, and they drop that mask. They go and they gather as much as they can in places that they want to gather. They don't care about nothing else. Yeah.
And being a drugstore, we're not allowed to really say anything.
Here they've got
Even though-
signs. They have signs posted up. All the stores like Dollar General, Home Depot, everything. They've passed a law here. I don't know how they did it, but it's a state thing. If you don't have a mask on, you can't enter.
Well, they kind of passed that here too, but we are a health facility, and with the HIPAA rules, we don't have a right to ask them, do you have a medical reason why you don't have one on? Because then that goes against our HIPAA, so we're stuck.
Well, this lady went into this. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're called Ashley Furniture. They're a big chain. She went in and she didn't have a mask on. This is here in town. And she's like me. When I wear a mask, it inhibits my breathing.
You shouldn't have to wear one.
Yeah. It makes it where I cannot, my sats just dive. Anyway, so she evidently has an issue to that effect. And she went in there to buy a recliner, cash in hand, to buy a recliner. And we know those are not cheap. She even said the model of it. I can't remember what it was. And a sales clerk asked her to put where's your mask? And she says, I can't, I don't have to wear one because of my health. And she says, well, it's not our rules, but the state says if you don't have one on, you can't be in here. And she says, I'm trying to hand you cash to buy a recliner, and you're telling me to leave. And the lady said, yes, I'm afraid so. So she went to a pawn shop and found one for half the cost, and they sold it to her.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'll never go into Ashley's again.
No.
It's like you would have thought they would have said, okay, hold on. Which one do you want? Go out to your car. We'll get it. Done something to work with her.
Yeah.
But no.
People just don't care. They don't. This is how I see it in the first place. First of all, with this being mandatory, not everybody has their masks. Or I've left and forgot my mask at home. It happens.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a mandatory, I don't understand that. Like when I'm at going through a drive-through, they have most of the ones I go to have that piece of plastic down to. There's only like 8 inches, so they can barely reach in and out.
Right.
I'm in my car. I'm probably at least 4 foot away from them, not a little bit longer. Plus, they have the mask on and stuff. I'm in my car. I usually try not to look towards them and stuff, so it's like whatever. But if you're gonna have a place that says you must wear a mask upon entering, they should have masks at the entrance for people who may need.
Does, and Sam's does. I know they do for sure.
Mm-hmm. A lot of places don't. So it's one of those. If you were to try them now,
because where was it? Someplace a guy, they asked him to wear a mask. He told him no, and turned around and stabbed the guard. It's like Jesus, nutty people. Let's not lose our freaking minds.
That's what people do, though. People they're stir crazy, and
I know, and I'm
they
trying
don't
to
act right.
having to stop because I'm wanting to say some things that I've read and watched, and I can't do that. Can't do it on here. Wouldn't be prudent. You know what? You're the only one on here, so I'm going to end the broadcast so we can just talk. Okay. Thank y'all for coming.